Welcome back to Cryptonomics. We are covering the biggest airdrops of 2024. This is part 2 of 3. Today we're going to cover none other than zkSync. Alright, let's just jump into it. I will show you how to bridge, what you need to do to qualify, and how to game it to get the biggest airdrop you can. Now, zkSync is expected to be as big as Arbitrum, OP, and other layer 2s. Arbitrum dropped at 2 billion valuation market cap, so we can expect a couple of billion to be dropped for this one. Don't sleep on this one. Do it. You have plenty of time for this one, but with lots of time means a lot of people will be participating, so you want to stand out. I will show you some tools you can use to measure how well you're doing and give you some recommendations how to best qualify for this airdrop. First of all, we will assume that this will be very similar to the Arbitrum airdrop. So first you'll have to bridge to zkSync. I will show you that in a minute. Then you have to conduct transactions, at least 2 transactions per month. But I would say do at least 1 per week. If you can, do 1 per day. You have to conduct transactions in 6 distinct months. So hopefully this will not happen until, Q3, Q4 of 2024. So if you just stick to this and every month, just put it in your calendar right now, pick a day, pick a couple of days a week, and just put a reoccurring calendar event for you to jump on and just make a couple of arbitrary transactions. Okay, so bridge funds, conduct transactions, do it multiple months in a row. So more consecutive months you do it, or distinct months, the better. Conduct more transactions that interact with smart contracts. Obviously, if you're providing liquidity, that will be a smart contract call. If you're trading, that's a transaction or a smart contract. Conduct 25 transactions of 25 different smart contracts. These are levels. So more you interact, greater the amounts in total exceed, more you bridge, that all adds up to giving you points in how much you will get from this airdrop. So step 1 is bridge. To bridge, we go to zkSync.io. There you can just click on bridges and wallet at the top. If you hover over explore, it will pop up. So just click there and use their official bridge, the first one, which is zkSync. Once we click there, it will look something like this, where you can deposit your Ethereum to zkSync. I just bridged over 1 ETH. So let's go and play with it. What I will do is, this is transactions I've been making, that I have been making for a while on zkSync. I started in March of 2023. I made 3 transactions there, then again a few days later, then again in April, and then again late April, then again in May, then again in May, and then I slept for 6 months. Well, no, I didn't. I went to Europe and I forgot to do this. So we're back at it, just deposited 1 ETH, and we will go to SyncSwap. This is one of the best dexes they have, and we will just trade some ETH for some USDC. Let's do just 1 ETH. Okay, 1. Now, Ethereum is 2245. And here we're getting 2238. We're losing a few dollars on the exchange rate, but this is, this is life. We're going to confirm. We're going to swap this and Boom, goes the weasel. Nice. Now we got some USDC. What do we want to do with this? Well, we will trade USDC for USDT. And if we do that, we should just lose a couple of dollars. Who cares? It's another transaction. We'll do a max. And we will feed the liquidity pool providers that are earning an amazing yield, providing liquidity for both USDC and USDT. Okay, we will swap 50%. Why? We will find out after these commercials. There's no commercials. Okay. Let's bring that here so y'all can see what I'm doing. It will cost me 67 cents to trade half of it for USDT. Sweet. Now guess what? We can go to pools and we can provide liquidity for a stable and earn 17%. Let's do that one. Okay. Okay. So we will deposit 1,000 of each into a liquidity pool. And it will cost us $1.30 to do that. So what do? We traded ETH for USDC. We traded some USDC for USDT. And now we are adding liquidity to both sides. Now we interacted with a smart contract. Okay, looks like we'll be getting 18% on our stable coins, which are doing stuff, doing wizardry in DeFi. Let's see, we'll probably have some other stuff to claim. So what we will do now is take our phone, use the calendar app, and say today is the 6th. Set up a weekly reminder to go and do stuff here. We have some dollars left here, right? So what we can do is we can always trade the USDT for USDC and swap it. Okie dokie. And then we'll take our USDC and buy back Ethereum because we're bullish on ETH and we don't want to keep it in dollars that aren't earning interest. Unlock. Oh boy. Max. Let's do 5,000. Approve, approve, approve. And we have swap it for ETH. So we did 17 transactions in this short time. It wasn't very expensive in gas. It was 50 and 60 cents here or there. Relatively expensive compared to just sending a transaction, but this is a smart contract interaction when you're swapping between coins. So if we remember, we want to conduct a bunch of different transactions in many different months. We want to, let's see this. We want to have 25 transactions interacting with 25 different smart contracts. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. We did like at least 4 or 5 smart contracts today. Okay. And we probably did like 6 or 7 transactions. Who's even counting? And it was like $2,000, but we swapped it back and forth. So it was probably like 5,000 by the end of it. So yeah, Do more of that. This is one of my wallets. And if you go to RhinoFi, you can check how much your transaction thing. It says I have 20 transactions. My volume has been 12 ETH. Last transaction was 8 months ago. Whoopsie. I've been sleeping on it for 8 months. That could have been 8 distinct months. Probably shot myself in the foot because I didn't set an alarm on my calendar. But you get to learn from my mistake. Okay, so you can go to RhinoFi here and then play around. They have some trackers and tools. There's also this fun app. This is called trustlabs.ai. Here you can put in your address and then it will tell you how well you're doing, how many transactions you're making, how many DeFi things you've used. So we've used SyncSwap 22 times. We used Arbitrum Finance, which is now there. Arbitrum Finance. We use Mute. zkSwap. I honestly don't even remember using this one. Definitely used the zkSync portal. Wow, volume, good job us. Okay, so you can also use this to check your progress and see these DeFi apps that probably will also be helpful for airdrop farming. So that was it for zkSync. Pretty easy one. Bridge, make transactions, do it often, set a calendar. Hope you make some money. This was part 2 of 3. Tune in for number 3. Surprise, it's Eigenlayer. Peace.